See, I bet you Brooklyn goes after him.
The best big guy, Gaylord Devin, the best playmaker. The second game's really interesting as a wing defender.
Let's see who the Brooklyn Nets select. NBA Commissioner
With the 8th pick in the 2025 NBA Draft, the Brooklyn Nets select Yegor Devin from Moscow and Brigham Young.
The fuck?
Yegor Devin is the first player born in Russia to be drafted since 2013.
Oh, he's Russian? Yeah.
He grew up in Moscow. His dad, Vladimir, played professionally in Russia. And actually, I love this. He makes sure, Dad does, to send game feeds to all of Yegor's fans. And those videos include commentary and include analysis that he does in real time. At 15, Yegor became the first Russian on Real Madrid's youth team. And Jay, his passing, that really seems to be his calling card here. 180 assists this season, a freshman record for the Lakers.
Yeah, incredible vision. He was third in the Big 12 in assists, and he was second in assist percentage. You're talking about a guy who's got positional size.
Brooklyn got a lot of youth, man. They need to, I mean, obviously this is the draft, but they gotta get some fucking experience. Who do they got that's experienced over there?
And he's daring out on the court. Really good in transition. Just elite in passing. His pick and roll vision, outstanding. Got a great feel for
Trey Johnson went to the Wizards. The Wizards are just like, it's like going to the Raiders in the NFL. It's just, you're going to die over there. Or your career is going to die over there.
He's played overseas. He knocked down 42 threes on the season. He does not hesitate to shoot the ball, but I would call it streaky at best. Just didn't hit a high percentage of them.
Well, the Nets, I think, hope Yegor helps his offense. It ranked 28th here this season. And now he joins a handful of players here selected in the top 10 from BYU.
But guess what? Wings. Again, with 10 picks in, what did I tell you, Dre, before the draft? I said, I don't see no big man going top 10. I told you that, Jake. It's the most important position in the NBA right now. And what teams are seeing is they're following the footsteps from the Indiana Pacers in the Oklahoma City Thunder.
I want to know where Danny Ainge was on that list. Does that mean he's not in the modern era?
What you mean?
Yeah, so it's the BYU guy.
The headquarters loved it. Maybe some fans in Brooklyn just wanting to make sure. Is he saying who's that? We just told you, sir.
He'll show you who he is. He'll show you exactly who he is.
They didn't like Kristaps Porzingis in New York.
We just need to sit down and keep
My Warriors don't even have a fucking pick in the first round.
But your favorite thing about Yegor Devin?
I mean, his confidence, his vision. He says he watches a lot
Right?
of Cunningham because of the size, the ability to.
Yeah, we don't have shit.
I think it's important too. You talk about him being able to become a better
Holy
shooter.
fuck,
He talked
dude.
about that at the combine, knowing that was something he wanted to prove, and he shot well at the combine. So it's clearly something that he is putting the time in. But to me, the confidence, the fearlessness with finding his teammates, the vision and skill to do so, that stands out.
But if you're going to start somewhere, if you're the Brooklyn Nets, why not at the point guard position with a ball handler that's 6'8", right? If you're going to start somewhere, you're going to build a future, and you want to build through the draft, this is not a bad starting point.
Again, their offense near the bottom of the league in the NBA, 28th last season. So looking to be able to build on that with that vision, that passing that Jay was talking about. Now we turn the page to the Toronto Raptors, who are on the clock. Let's check in on their season. Just remind you how we got here. The Toronto Raptors with the number 9 pick. They had a record of 30 and 52 this season.
They don't got a bad team. They got Dick. They got Ingram. They got RJ Barrett. They got Scotty Barnes. I mean, that's a few pieces right there.
They've lost 50 games in consecutive seasons for the first time since their first 3 seasons as a franchise here, Burke. They're not that far removed from being a team that we expected to be consistently in the playoffs.
Now I feel like here's the moment when we're about to see a big one. position. He has that.
I mean, if Toronto needs a big, they better go after that dude from Duke.
All flats. The Raptors, though, their defense had a huge turnaround. They ranked top 5 over the last 3 months of the season, so a big man would be joining that elite rank.
Yeah, and I mean, I think if you're looking for a defensive big man that's a
I want to fucking trade already.
Come on, Malawach, but he would be the next best available big guy, a guy who can block shots, excellent offensive rebounder, really good blocker.
Yeah, come on.
And a guy who has ties to NBA Africa, which, of course, the Raptors and Masai Ujiri are very familiar with. Right?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, come on, Malawach. He makes impactful plays. He's a play finisher. So on the offensive end, with
If
his
Toronto's smart, they'll go after him.
he rebounds on both ends, and on the defensive end, he protects
I know he's like, no, I hope Toronto passes on me and then Houston picks next.
Best available big, especially defensively, would go to come on, Malawach.
What do you think in terms of expectations for the Raptors this season? Obviously, looking at the numbers, Scotty Barnes, he kind of did it all for the Raptors this year. They're looking in an Eastern Conference that is wide open. I would imagine this is the time to try to kind of get back in the mix.
Absolutely, and they will. I believe, with a healthy Brandon Ingram, right? We still have R.J. Barrett. And I mean, they have the pieces, and I love their coach, Coach Darko. I actually raised him when he was in Oklahoma City. So but he's a great guy, great coach. He has the attention and ears of that locker room. I expect them to make some noise. No, it's no reason that they shouldn't be a top 6 seed in the Eastern Conference
True.
this season.
It's the East. It's like, what the fuck?
Perk is pointing out their defense and potentially a big man that could come into that fold. But you were saying that your best available, it may not necessarily be a big right now.
No, I think the next one up is probably Colin Murray Boyles on my list from South Carolina. Left-hander, really versatile defensively. I mean, completely underrated. I wouldn't call him a shooter, but really good in the lane, finishing around the basket, and just knows how to play. I mean, I'm a huge fan of Colin Murray Boyles.
And where we talk about Kamal Malawach with his size and his length, Colin Murray Boyles defends with an IQ. He's got extremely quick hands. He also is better offensively right now than Kamal Malawach because Colin Murray Boyles.
These dudes are fucking nervous as shit. It's gotta be hard having a camera in your fucking face.
He can throw lob passes off the dribble. That's Colin Murray Boyles. So offensively and defensively, you're getting a more versatile player on both sides if you go with Murray Boyles.
Yeah, Murray Boyles, he told ESPN that when people who know him watch him play, it's the smaller things that stand out. He says he hangs his hat on how hard he plays and his unselfishness. It kind of makes me think of TJ McConnell, who says that playing hard is really a skill. All right, the Raptors.
Of course, you're thinking about the white guy, Malika. Alright.
With the 9th pick in the 2025 NBA draft, the Toronto Raptors select Colin Murray Boyles from the University of South Carolina.
It's the best available. Can't knock that.
Colin Murray Boyles sharing this moment with his mom, Yvonne.
Man, if Houston goes after that big dude, come on. Fuck. You need to send these fucking players to the East.
With Chloe Kitts, his girlfriend and South Carolina star forward in the own right. And one thing I love this, Andrea, I love this about this family. The mom's an attorney, right? And she's persuasive. Dad is a contractor. So during the pandemic, at his wife's request, Sean built Colin a gym to practice in. They needed to make one, and so they did. And the analytics models, they love this young man. But one thing NBA scouts noted, the need to kind of continue to grow as a shooter. What did you see on that one, Jack?
Well, he didn't shoot the ball well. He's not a three-point shooter. He gets most of his points in the paint. He's second in the Southeastern Conference in paint scoring at over 11 points per game. But he was the only SEC player to have 40 blocks, over 40 blocks, and over 40 steals this season. It shoots about 67-70% at the rim. He's just over 30% on jump shots. That's an area where he needs to improve. But a versatile, long-arm defender.
Yeah, this dude go to South Carolina to fucking Canada.
Incredible awareness and alertness, and he's just relentless defensively. He plays really hard, and he's good in the post, good around the rim. We talked about his finishing, 67%. He averaged over 8 rebounds a game. Good offensive rebounder, 2.5 a game. But defensively is where he sets himself apart. He can move his feet. We
Why don't the Warriors do a sign and trade right now? Send Kaminga, uh, send Kaminga to Portland, and we get Drew Holiday. Fuck it.
So it looks as if though the Houston Rockets are on the board at number 10, but we know that pick is on the move as part of the Phoenix Suns trade that landed the Houston Rockets Kevin Durant here. Kirk, how do you think the Suns should approach this pick as they continue to build around Devin Booker? Because they've said they don't want to tear it down the Suns.
Oh, so this is Phoenix.
They gotta get it right. You gotta get it right. I think if I'm the Phoenix Suns again, I'm addressing the wing position. I'm loading up on them. Or it may be time for them to take a center. Right? They need a center. They've been searching for one to hold it down to grow with Devin Booker. Obviously, we saw DeAndre Ayton. He didn't work out with Devin Booker. Big Nurkic, he didn't work out as well. They tried Plumlee. That didn't work. So now you might have your guy.
Yeah, Plumlee, Jones, and Bol Bol are free agents.
So lock thread at the basket and be able to
Projected cap space, none for Phoenix.
Move this asset to be able to look towards someone who maybe was a little bit more in line with Devin Booker's timeline, but as of now, we have not seen that happen.
Yeah, you know, it's interesting if they want to go with a big. We talked about Mama Wachinoa, Senge, some of those post players that can really contribute there. But if they want to go with the wing, we talked about some 3-and-D guys, Jay, that could really come off the board. Carter Bryant being from Arizona, played at Arizona, so there's a connection there. Cedric Coward, so 3-and-D or a big man. I see that pick going that way for Phoenix.
Yeah, there's another 3-and-D guy in that vein, Rasheer Fleming from St. Joe's. I don't know that it'll go this high, but those are good calls. Those three guys are going to be very valuable in the first round.
This is Jay's best available as we sit now here at pick number 10 and is headed to the Phoenix Suns as a part of that Kevin Durant trade. Since Houston, why not? Let's talk about them a little bit. Kirk, you love this trade for the Houston Rockets, a team that was already number 2 in the Western Conference last year and looking to eclipse that, make it farther than they did in their first round series against the Warriors.
I did, Malika, because they didn't have to give up a lot, right, to get Kevin Durant, in my opinion. They were still able to keep Shaq going, who I believe is maybe the
There's another baby you're here about maybe
yes. And then, you know, they cut Aiden Thompson, Tari Eason, perimeter defense. I believe in the next 2 years, 2 to 3 years, Aiden Thompson might be the best two-way player in the league. Like, that's how high his ceiling is to me. And then you go in, they just re-signed Fred VanVleet, right? So you got the experience at the point guard. Nick Steven Adams, we know he's going to come in and do for his offensive rebound and get a great screen setter. But then Kevin Durant solved so many problems. They needed a closer. They have Kevin Durant last year. They beat Golden State. Point blank period. All right, they needed a three-point shooter. Kevin Durant provides that. They were one of the worst three-point shooting teams in the NBA last season. And now Kevin Durant goes to a situation where he knows and respects the coach and the coaching staff. Ime Udoka, that relationship. Royal Ivy, best friends with Kevin Durant. So they're going to hold Kevin Durant to a certain level and hold him accountable, and he's going to accept the challenge.
KD is going to crush their offensive rebounding numbers because he's going to make shots. They're going to have many offensive rebound opportunities.
Well, you were able to see some of this up close. You were calling games in the NBA this year as well. Jay wears every single hat that we have here at ESPN. You were able to see the Phoenix Suns up close, and I think everyone knows that there's still a lot left for Kevin Durant to do with the Houston Rockets here. But it seems like these two teams are in very, very different places now.
Yeah.
See what he does.
Phoenix is in a much different place right now, and they have to make a decision on Bradley Beal. That's really going to be where things shake out for them. But look, this is where you start in the draft. I mean, if you're gonna build a team and build it to where you want to get, I think you have to start with the draft. Now that's where the best teams build is through the draft, and they have an opportunity right here.
What are you looking at here on the draft?
Yeah, I think I'm looking at the bigs. Like, come on, Malawach, I think it's time for him. Asanul out of Georgia.
The thing with Malika is like, she like tries to say these little funny things and like she just thinks it's about her. It's like, dude, we want to listen to basketball.
With the 10th pick in the 2025 NBA draft, the Houston Rockets select Kaman.
Oh my God! Oh wait, no, he's going to Phoenix.
The NBA Academy of Africa and Senegal and Duke University.
Oh no, he's not going to Houston. He's going to Phoenix.
Here for Kaman Malawach and his family. You'll remember Kaman not only for his excellent rim protection.
That must be kind of tight. Like you just try to get drafted, you get drafted, and you're always going to be remembered that you were involved in the KD trade by not by accident, but by circumstance. He's the number 10 pick that Houston sent to Phoenix to acquire Kevin Durant. That's tight.
Start playing basketball. You can see how much this dream realized means to him in this moment. He was discovered by the NBA Academy Africa in 2021 and talk to anyone around Malawach, Bobby. He's an even more remarkable person than he is a player, and that is saying something.
We're talking about him on the court, but certainly as a human being here, and when you look at what he's been able to do, certainly at last year at Duke, but the one
This little midget Jewish guy tried to get a handshake. Kaman didn't even look at him.
who may yet be seen in years walk down.
He was like up to his waist anyway. He couldn't even probably see him.
It was that seeing his mom in the stands here, and truly one of the great stories of this year's draft.
He told our Monica McKnight yesterday, Bobby, that his parents are at home and he thinks that they'll stay up a little bit past their bedtime to watch their son have this moment with NBA Commissioner Adam Silver. Jake, you can see how much this means to him. I think when you consider the journey that it took for him to get here to the NBA, to be selected here.
All right, that was the top 10. I'll probably be back tonight.